Hello. Let's get started. All right, let's start off using my homemade deck first. Don't mind any background sounds. Let me just I have an adventurous cat. Okay, he may be making an appearance. We'll see. Spirit, messages for the collective, please. Message for the collective, thank you. Okay. I think he's coming. Yep, here he is. Okay. Not camera shy. All right. Let's continue. Let's continue. The show must go on. Okay, who sings that? Who sings that? The show must go on. Well, now I'm curious. Oh, dear. Curious, like cats. All right, let's see here. The show must go on song. Ah, okay, Queen. Queen, all right, Queen. Message for the collective. Excuse me. All right. Let me just. All right. Oh. All right. Okay, sacred geometry. You may be interested in sacred geometry. You may work with sacred geometry. Interconnectedness, oneness with the universe, divine communication / language, bridges material and spiritual realms, chakra activation, enhancing a deeper connection with the divine and the cosmos. Pattern recognition in nature, art, architecture, numbers, and mathematics. Nature, including cats. Receiving messages from the animal kingdom. Okay, ancient roots, Egyptian, Greek, Hindu, pyramids, mandalas. There you go. All right. All right. You may also have a very curious personality. All right. You like learning, so I'm thinking the Page of Swords. Okay, we've got some cat hairs here. Shedding old skins, I'm thinking now. I am recording this in the year of the fire horse, 2026. We just moved on from the year of the wood snake, a year of shedding old skins, so to speak, in 2025. All right, another message. One more. Okay, the illusion of stillness / inactivity. There's a lot more going on behind the scenes. This is a very useful reminder. There's a lot more going on behind the scenes. Seeing isn't always believing. Okay. Thank you. Let's move on to the Wisdom of Avalon Oracle. Any messages from this deck, Spirit, for the collective, please? Oops. Thank you. We have the High Priestess. Okay, card number 2. Just like in the traditional Rider-Waite-Smith Tarot, denoted by the number 2. All right. Discernment, prescience, prophecy, vision. Okay, I'm thinking spiritual gifts, abilities. You're extremely intuitive, psychic. Discernment makes me think of, well, the clairs, one of them being clairvoyance. And also, it makes me look at this phrase here on the card, the illusion of stillness and inactivity. Seeing isn't always believing. You see beyond the physical realm. You know there's a lot more going on, even if there's no physical evidence. You feel subtle energies. Clairvoyance, yes, the last key word here is vision. All right. Let's read from the guidebook. Excuse me. Intuition, prescient sight, higher knowledge, receptivity, the ability to work with subtle energies of spirit and the psychic power of the feminine. These are the aspects of the High Priestess of Avalon. When the High Priestess appears before you, she asks you to trust your intuition. Okay, I'm going to repeat that. Trust your intuition, right? Because seeing isn't always believing. You know this intuitively. Your human self, the egoic mind, does not. Okay, she asks you to trust your intuition and to throw the net of your awareness out into the world around you, pulling in truths that may defy... Oh. Okay, he's walking on an organizer here. Okay. Sorry for the interruption. Okay, so, oh, wow. Right here, huh? Right here. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. Where did this come from? Let's just put it back. I'll just put it back. All right. start again. When the high priestess appears before you, she asks you to trust your intuition and to throw the net of your awareness out into the world around you, pulling in truths that may defy your intellect. Truths that may defy your intellect, rational mind, or what others wish to falsely or superficially portray. Go beyond the ordinary, past the chaos of modern life, and trust your inner vision to guide you on your path. Again, making me look at the illusion of stillness and inactivity. Message: there's a lot more going on behind the scenes. Seeing isn't always believing, and you know this. Okay. Pay attention to your dreams. Okay. I've been getting this message quite often lately in my readings. This reference to your dreams. All right. To your dream state. All right. Pay attention to your dreams and keep track of your intuitive hunches. For when the high priestess appears, she asks you to look for the thread of truth in these places. Yeah, you never know where you're going to find messages, right? Because Spirit is always communicating with us. She asks you to look for the thread of truth in these places. Be discerning in all that you do at this time, for the high priestess reminds you that not all is as it seems to be. Yep, the illusion. Okay. Being discerning of truth versus illusion. Okay. Be discerning in all that you do at this time, for the high priestess reminds you that not all is as it seems to be. However, don't take this world personally. Don't take this world personally. Rise above it and ask for a true vision to see the path ahead. You will be given this vision. Okay, that makes me think third eye. All you need to do is ask the God, Goddess, and be open to receiving it. The high priestess reminds you of the feminine principle of receptivity, receiving information, receiving intuitive messages, gathering power by receiving information and waiting for others to act first. Allow the world to show you its intentions. Interesting. Wait and then act. Wait, observe, act. The goddess blesses and protects you when the high priestess of Avalon appears on your path. Oh, wonderful. The goddess blesses and protects you. All right. Beautiful. Thank you. Let's just put it here. All right. 12 minutes, almost 13 minutes. Let's use some lettered beads. Okay, this might get a little noisy. Okay, while I stir the beads. Okay, 2, 4, 6 letters. Okay, GF. JZ, ZY, okay. Okay, jazz, jazzy, okay. I'm getting, what is that? DJ Jazzy Jeff, am I? You might enjoy rap music. I don't know if I have that name right. You may enjoy jazz. You may have taken jazz dance classes. You may be feeling tired. Okay, so that makes me think back on the message about receiving messages in your dreams. Okay? Yeah, receiving messages in your dreams, or in a meditative state. ZZ Top. You may be a fan of ZZ Top's music. Okay, I'm hearing their song, She's Got Legs. She's got legs. Giraffe. Getting giraffe. You might be quite tall. Okay. Thinking height. Girlfriend. Girlfriend. Things may feel foggy. That makes me think back to the illusion of stillness, inactivity. Uncertainty. Uncertain. You may feel scattered at times. What is it called? Scatterbrained at times. Okay, I'm getting fuzzy. Fuzzy. Peach fuzz. You may like peaches. Now I'm hearing that song, Peaches, millions of peaches. Peaches or nectarines, which is your preference? You may like fizzy drinks, cocktails. Okay, fruit cocktails. Getting fig Newtons. Zoe. Ziggy Stardust. Who is that? Is that David Bowie? David Bowie. Major Tom. Are the lyrics ground control to Major Tom? Okay, let's continue. Let's go to Tarot. Let's go to the Light Seers. I do like this deck. getting third eye. Did I already mention that? I may have mentioned that earlier. Third eye. Okay, Archangel Metatron. Third eye. Is that the sixth chakra? Prescience. Prophecy. Vision. Discernment. Yeah, the High Priestess. Okay, any other messages for the collective, Spirit? Okay, this makes me think. This is the Two of Pentacles, about bridging the material and spiritual realms, balancing the two seemingly opposing realms, but everything's interconnected. All right, Eight of Cups. Releasing the past. The Star. Knight of Swords. Okay. Forging ahead with determination, focusing on your desires instead of past energies. Receiving divine guidance. Being receptive to receiving divine guidance, visions, messages. The King of Swords. There's an owl here. Discernment. Very discerning. Okay, I'm getting cutting through the fog with the Swords energy. And I mentioned foggy, something about things feeling foggy, uncertain. Breaking through the fog. There's clarity within, I'm getting. More clarity, breakthrough, Ace of Swords. Okay, I'm noticing, okay, this blackbird, I don't know if it's a crow or a raven, and there's another blackbird on the Ace of Swords as well. They may be significant. So the Ace of Swords makes me think about receiving divine downloads. And what we read about in the guidebook. Being receptive to receiving information. And receiving information also from star beings, high frequency star beings. We have a lot of support at this time. And you may feel a strong connection to the cosmos. I'm reading the Sacred Geometry card. Chakra activation, enhancing a deeper connection with the divine and the cosmos. And it makes me look at the star card. Her looking up. at the stars. The world. What's this world? Well, it makes me think of oneness. Yeah, new beginning. All right. So this breakthrough, this download, this sudden clarity, which may actually feel subtle. But you'll feel intuitively that it's significant. And it will propel you into a new beginning. Did I show you this? The Fool card. So that makes me think jumping timelines. Can you tell us more about this new beginning? Yeah, and I'm noticing the sacred geometry on this world card on the four corners. You may not be able to see it. Sacred geometry, even on the Fool card, in the water. This new timeline? Yeah, okay, walking away, 10 of Wands. Okay. Up, look at the bottom of the deck, the 10 of Pentacles. 10, okay. Completion energy, new beginnings energy, completion with the world. Completions and new beginnings, round and round. The cycles of life, the continuous cycles of life. More on this journey, this new timeline. Two of Swords. Okay, does Spirit not want to reveal too much? Well, that makes me look at the foggy, uncertainty. But she's blindfolded, so that makes me think, just continue to rely on your intuition instead of your ego. Three of Swords. Yeah, Queen of Swords. We're seeing the King of Swords and now the Queen of Swords. Yeah. Lots of clarity energy, Swords energy, clarity. Breaking through the fog. Walking away from conflict, walking away from burdens, releasing burdens, conflict, conflicting thoughts. Okay, so seeing the King of Swords, Queen of Swords, that makes me think, well, two wise souls. Because there's an owl on the King of Swords card. Two wise souls uniting. Divine union. What else about this journey? That's way too many, like 4 cards at once. King of Wands, okay. Makes me think of career, creative career, taking bold, creative, passionate action. 5 of Pentacles. Change. So that's going to change your career-wise. It will be changing your financial situation, your material reality. We have the 9 of Pentacles, financial independence. Can you tell us more about the High Priestess card? Anything to add about the High Priestess? Ooh, Hierophant. Wow. The High Priestess and the Hierophant. Okay, spiritual career, spiritual advisor. Something that's going to make you very happy, or you may already be doing this. He has a huge, or this person has a huge smile on their face. Makes me, looking at this staircase, makes me think of ascension. Your frequency rising. Anything else to add? So using your psychic gifts. You enjoy it. It fills you with energy. This is the Page of Wands. You may have precognition abilities. King of Pentacles now. Wow. Strong, mature, masculine energy here. The Hierophant, King of Swords, King of Wands, King of Pentacles. Very grounded, stable, mature, wise. Sharing your wisdom. I get a very comforting energy by looking at the King of Pentacles card here. There's a dog here. He has a nice smile on his face. Looks very relaxed, content, peaceful. This career, yes. Well, it won't really feel like work. Okay, final message. Look at this, the Wheel of Fortune. So 10s may be significant. Did we see? Okay, we saw the 10 of We saw the Ten of Wands. Oh, okay, maybe. Did I mention? No, okay. But yeah, the completion energy of the world. 2 10s and a 1. In the traditional tarot, it's Roman numerals XXI. Yeah, I'm noticing her legs, and I mentioned the ZZ Top song. She's got legs. You may have very attractive legs, regardless of your gender. Okay. Yeah, I'm noticing legs now. What's going on here? The Wheel of Fortune, the Fool, the World card here, the Hierophant, Knight of Swords. So that makes me think of groundedness, balance. Yeah, even the Queen of Swords, I'm noticing her legs here. Very grounded, balanced energy. Stable. Okay, look at that. The Wheel of Fortune. And I'm noticing the circular shapes here. Returning back to sacred geometry. Okay, so that makes me think of overflow, continuing, a continuous exchange, an inflow, outflow, a balanced inflow and outflow of energies, giving and receiving abundantly. Because yes, the wheel, the world cards, circles, pentacles, circular shapes, pentacles, 9 of Pentacles here, 2 of Pentacles, the circles, spiral shape here. Wow. You may be, yes, noticing a lot of shapes now, symbols, symbolisms, receiving messages through looking at shapes, even colors. In a multitude of ways, you're receiving communication. Okay, yeah, so just continue to trust your intuition. Okay, yeah. Channel your inner high priestess, your inner Hierophant. Oh, that's interesting. I just realized this now. The Hierophant. I think the Hierophant is also the high priest, right? I think. The high priestess, high priest. Okay, so you're also manifesting. You're on the timeline to meeting your divine counterpart, because we saw, okay, high priestess, the Hierophant. Now we also saw King of Swords, Queen of Swords. Okay, divine union. All right, that's happening as well on this new timeline. Along with a very satisfying, fulfilling career where you get to exhibit your innate talents and abilities. Okay, so I'm going to stop it there. Thank you so much. Take care.